A handshake, quick smile for the cameras, and a 40-minute long meeting, what Chris Hipkins discussed with the Chinese president in Beijing. Controversial road toll decision comes under fire, plus Lewis Capaldi cancels his New Zealand shows amid health battle. Te Marie, I'm Sherry Kinnear, and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. Prime Minister Chris Hipkins has met with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing overnight. The pair greeted each other, shook hands and posed for photos before heading into their meeting with respective delegations. Running for 40 minutes, the meeting went longer than planned as the pair discussed a multitude of issues such as trade, the war in Ukraine and, briefly, China's controversial human rights record. Xi praised New Zealand, saying it's a relationship of great importance. It's been revealed former Transport Minister Michael Wood ignored official advice not to toll the new O Mahurangi Penlink road north of Auckland and went ahead with charges for motorists. Wood, who quit as a cabinet minister last week over further shareholdings that clashed with his portfolios, used his power to set tolls against the advice of the Ministry of Transport. He also dismissed public consultation showing 60% of people were opposed. National says it will reconsider the tolling decision should it win the election. Researchers will embark on a large trial early next year to help people quit vaping. The Health Research Council has just announced $53.7 million in government funding for research into pressing health issues. It comes as an Otago University study has found no consistent evidence vaping helps people quit, instead showing vapers frequently transition to smoking and vice versa. Auckland University Associate Professor Natalie Walker says they're looking for 1,000 regular vapers who are interested in quitting for the trial to follow for 6 months.
One group would receive medicine that blocks how nicotine works in the brain, and the second group would get a nicotine tapering process.
The Royal Commission of Inquiry into the COVID response is entering its next phase. Work has been underway since February to collate lessons learned from the pandemic to improve future preparedness. Commissioners have so far been identifying, sourcing and reviewing publicly available information. Chair epidemiologist Tony Blakely says they're now talking with those involved in influencing and delivering the policies. The report is due out next June. Scottish singer Lewis Capaldi has cancelled the rest of his 2023 tour, including his New Zealand shows, because of health issues. It follows a flare-up of his Tourette's syndrome at his performance at the Glastonbury Festival, where he struggled to perform. He had been set to perform 2 shows in July, one in Auckland and another in Wellington. And sticking to music news, there'll be anxious Taylor Swift fans on both sides of the ditch today as the latest pre-sale for her Eras tour opens with tickets to her Melbourne and Sydney shows available. It's understood over 1 million people have registered for a pre-sale code, with just approximately 450,000 tickets available. Tickets officially go on sale to the general public on Friday. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more news worth knowing, head to nzherald.co.nz. Kia pai te rā. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.